On the 11th day of Nintendo Christmas, Nintendo Collecting recommended to me one of the 11 consoles from Nintendo's past. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, of course this is Nintendo Christmas 2017. I'm talking about Nintendo related gifts to give or receive this holiday season. I'm also doing a daily giveaway. The giveaway winner for the Fox McCloud World of Nintendo plush will be announced at the end of this video. Today's giveaway is going to be one of your choice of a controller from a Nintendo console. So you have your choice of a controller from the NES, the Super Nintendo, the N64, or the Nintendo Gamecube. Unfortunately, not the Wii or the Wii U, or the Nintendo Switch. So you get your choice of one of the controllers. They will be official. This one in particular I really recommend. It's red on top, white on the back. This is an official release from Japan. The joystick is quite tight, so I recommend this one, but I do have one for the NES, Super Nintendo, N64, and the GameCube. All you have to do to enter that giveaway is to, number 1, be a subscriber to the channel and click that bell notification sign, and number 2, comment below, of all the systems from Nintendo, which one do you consider to be the best, and which one do you consider to be the worst? So be sure to enter the giveaway to win a free, or a giveaway controller from Nintendo from those 4 systems. Now let's get at this. Nintendo has a great history with their consoles, and this dates all the way back to the Game & Watch, basically. So this is one of the original systems. However, this is from Club Nintendo. So you can find these still. This is one of the first systems that Nintendo ever made. Not many people know about the Game & Watch, but if you look up online, you might be able to find some locally in your area. And now I must start this video. If you're finding any of these systems locally, be really careful about fakes, and be very careful when you meet the people to meet them in a public place or a public setting. Don't meet at your own house and don't meet at their house. Usually meet somewhere in public would just be better. And really do your research about prices. So the first system, the Game & Watch, we're just going to really quickly go through all the handheld systems that Nintendo has. So that's the first one. Then you have the original Game Boy. Of course, you do not need to get these with the box. You could just get these on their own. That would be really fun or really cool for any Nintendo fan. Then there is the Game Boy Color. After that, we did have the Game Boy Advance. So I have this version here, the Classic Edition, the NES Classic Edition, I guess it looks like. Then we have the Nintendo DS, followed by the Nintendo 3DS, but I'm not including that on this list. So those handheld consoles. There's also another one, number 12th console, I guess, would be the Virtual Boy, which most people don't talk about. That's actually on my wanted list. I don't own that system yet. The game library is very small, and I wouldn't consider that system a very big success. It was actually a commercial failure for Nintendo, but it is a really cool part of their history that you might want to give or receive this holiday season. Going to the home consoles, of course, we have the Nintendo Entertainment System. Before that, there were some other systems released by Nintendo that you can look up. So if you want to really get back into Nintendo's history, there's the Nintendo TV color games that you can get into, but I'm focusing on the systems that you can put different cartridges in and actually play them. So the NES system, why not get the NES Classic, which you see right back there, if you can actually get the real NES and play some games and some cartridges. A lot of people would love to replay their childhood if they had the system growing up, or some people would love to get into Nintendo's history, having never played the items before. Some kids don't even know what this is when they look at it. Most people do, but you never know. So after the NES, of course, we have the Super Nintendo. Just for something different this time around, I have the top loader Super Nintendo with a copy of Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World in it, looking really fantastic on Christmas Eve, actually. So this one is a little bit more expensive, but if you can find it, I would definitely recommend that. Then we have something that you're looking at right here, which is, of course, the Nintendo 64. This is a jungle green color, very Christmassy. This system I absolutely adore. This is my personal favorite system. Not just this green one, but I meant the Nintendo 64. Very nostalgic for me, and that was really my first Nintendo system that I bought with my own saved-up birthday money when I was 10 years old. I originally grew up on Sega Genesis. My cousins had this system, and a few of my friends had Nintendo systems, and I was always just really wanting to get into those games. So with saved up birthday money, I finally got an N64, which was really cool. I got the charcoal black one, not this one. This one I just found recently, within the past 2 months locally. I was able to pick this up, so deals are still out there. This is a box upgrade for me because my other box version was a little bit damaged. Then, of course, after the Nintendo 64, we have the Nintendo Gamecube. If you can get a Nintendo Gamecube, you might want to see the different colors that exist out there. You could also get the Game Boy player that you attach to the bottom of the system so you can play Game Boy Color games and Game Boy Advance games on the Gamecube. There's also systems like this Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness edition, so there are different colors or variations out there of that wonderful retro system. Then we have more recent systems that aren't really retro at all. We have something like the Wii, which sold over 100 million copies. If you can get a cool version of this, then why not? It's really cheap out there sometimes. You can find the Wii Mini, or you can find this 25th anniversary Mario edition. There are 5 different Wiis out there. In North America, from my understanding, the white, the blue, the black, the red, and the mini. There's a few other ones that are kind of out there with other games included, and there's the gold one for the Queen of England. I don't know if that one counts either. So this one you might be able to pick up at a really good price if they've never been into that system before. Or, better yet right now, and I predict this system will obviously become more and more collectible, and I don't think prices will drop that much, the Wii U. Another Christmas kind of theme with Zelda here, Mario Wii, and then Zelda Wii U. This system is a bit more expensive, especially boxed. However, you can find them pretty easily right now. People are trading them off and selling them because they want to upgrade to the Switch. But having only sold 13 million copies, that's not a lot of systems out there. So if you can find one for less than $200, you're really doing pretty well, and try and find one with some games. So I think that would be a great holiday gift this season. If you can give some sort of Nintendo system or ask for one, I know it might be a little bit late, but you can find things locally, or you could buy them during Boxing Day week and things like that as well. So I really think Nintendo old school systems. So we have the 11. Let's go through them again. We have Game & Watch, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Virtual Boy is the 12th. NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Gamecube, Wii, and the Wii U. There's also going back to the color TV games that exist in the past as well. Alright, let's get to the giveaway for the Fox World of Nintendo plush. The winner of this one is Justin Breyer, or Breyer. Congratulations, I'll be in contact with you. Again, shipping these anywhere worldwide. And again, you have your choice of a controller from either the NES, the Super Nintendo, the N64, or the Nintendo GameCube, which I will ship anywhere worldwide. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification sign, and comment below what's the best system with the library of games and the worst system in Nintendo's history. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thanks so much for watching Day 11 of Nintendo Christmas 2017. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all, keep smiling while gaming, and happy holidays, everyone!